It's a step in the right direction.
It was fantastic. There's much more material here than we ever thought.
As the first few days of Fort St. John's recycling items were dropped off at the Eco Depot. Mountains of materials are now sitting in the building as employees from the recycling center sort through them by hand. And what many people don't realize is that job comes with challenges, as the workers have to go through piles of items that don't belong there, like the needles that were just discovered this week.
This poses quite a problem and a risk to every staff member that's here, and there are some quite significant consequences to getting pricked by a sharp that you have no idea where it came from.
And although the Northern Environmental Action Team says it's pleased with how residents recycled in the first week, there's still room for improvement. This week's Blue Bin collection also included items like styrofoam and glass, which, if not intercepted early, can eventually harm the system.
It will wreck the baler here, basically, and that's a pretty substantial piece of equipment with a fairly high replacement cost.
Once the recycling is sorted through, the materials will then get transported to a collections facility in another city where they'll be further processed. But there's a very small % of contamination that's allowed. And if the center goes over that number, the collections facility can refuse to take future items.
Then we have issues brokering that material, and that means that the cost of the whole system increases, for one thing, but it also becomes a little bit more uncertain, and then I'm not entirely certain where that material can go because we've eliminated possible avenues.
And when in doubt, NEAT advises residents to consult the recycling resources available to them on the city's website at www.fortstjohn.ca/garbage-recycling. Faiza Amin, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.